Dead fish, toxic algal blooms, closed beaches and lakes. These are all consequences of human action, but how does it connect? You may hear about these effects on a news post or even seen it in person, but these reasons are less accessible to the public. Eutrophication is a main cause of this, and we'll be exploring what it is, why it happens, and what can we do about it. What is eutrophication? Eutrophication is a word to describe a water source that has been filled with too much nutrients, causing a dominance of algae. This sounds fine on paper, but in the water ecosystem that it affects, it wipes biodiversity. This causes the water to be toxic and essentially drown all the fish in it as all the oxygen gets depleted by the bacteria decomposing dead algae. The USGS agrees with this statement by stating, as the algae die and decompose, oxygen is depleted from the water. This in turn causes the hypoxia of all aquatic life in the area. All these factors add up to make the water unsafe and hard to treat, removing water sources from all sides of the ecosystem, including humans. To continue learning, we need to expand our view of how the process of eutrophication came to be. This process, though natural like many things, leads to a lot of harm when sped up by human interaction from a common household item. This item being fertilizer, which brings a lot of nutrient-dense material into the ecosystem. The environmental impacts are explained by the company Aquamonitrix. They state, septic tanks or stormwater enter the aquatic environment. They introduce nutrient-rich nitrate and nitrite. Following this quote, I'd like to expand on it a little bit. These nitrates and nitrites have an effect when they are used within the area of water bodies. They're easily dissolvable compounds that are moved as the water carries them from these fertilizers into the water bodies by using all aspects of the watershed, like groundwater, stormwater, even the air, when it evaporates and eventually leads back to the ponds, lakes, and oceans, causing what we know as eutrophication in our water bodies. What we can do is limited but effective. In certain areas, these fertilizers are banned. But it's not only people and homes using them for plants. The main contributors are farmers that use too much or not properly. Not only is this, but other things we can pollute our common areas with silently collect these nutrients as our stormwater and rain washes them off the streets and they end up collecting in our waters. That's why it's more common along roads or near cities. These collect and distribute no matter what. The solution, in general, is to watch where you place things. Human littering is common, but just because everyone else is doesn't mean you should be doing it too. Be sure to clean your containers with water and soap before throwing them out, especially if they contain chemicals. This reduces the chance of these pollutants making into water sources we need to use on a daily basis.